Okay guys, we're going to do a review here on my Mitsubishi Outlander. I've had this product now for 4 years. This car has been really good. Actually a little mini SUV. It's been through over 100 Turo rentals already, and it's still in really good shape. It has close to 80,000 miles on it at this time. I bought it brand new and started renting it the second I bought it. It was my first car that I put onto the platform, and it's been a great vehicle for me. It has a monthly note of about $350, but it always covers that with Turo rentals. I could usually make that in about a week. So as long as I get one weekly rental a month, it covers this payment. Insurance is probably another 20 or 30 bucks a month. So it's always covered this payment. It's done really well. It's held up really well from the outside. I really enjoy the look of this car. I added the front guard there by Mitsubishi. It's really helped with the bugs on the window. This car has got a very unique front with a lot of chrome and black. All of that is held up real well. It's still in great condition. Still has a lot of shine to it. The paint is held up really well. Mitsubishi's paint is in really good quality paint. The wheels on it, I have replaced the tires. I went with better tires. I went with some Michelin's. Unfortunately, they wore out because it is a front wheel drive car with a CVT. It has a 2.4 liter engine in it. It's not the fastest car for sure, but the wheels are quite nice. Got an alloy and black look to them. They've held up very well. They still shine. There's no corrosion, no peeling of the cure coat after 4 years. The plastic on the car is held up very well as well. As you can see, it still has a deep black gloss to it. I am also a detailer, so I know how to take care of my cars. It's a great vehicle. Let me just show you some more. Like I said, the top doesn't really have a roof rack, but this car was a SCL, so it does have a sunroof. It comes with the adaptive cruise control, where you can see those are the cameras for that. Has automatic mirrors, automatic high beam, has automatic windshield wipers. A lot of features for a car at this price range. I really did enjoy this car the whole time I had it. I'm planning on keeping it a little bit longer, and I will be selling it maybe in a year or so. Once it gets close to 100,000, at that point I'll have to decide what I want to do with it. I love the vehicle. Has lights on the mirrors. Let's take a look inside. Even through 100 rentals, the interior is held up very well. I did have the leather seats. As you can see, the leather seats are still in very good condition. And the car in general, even the armrest, does not have any wear or tear on it. As well as the steering wheel. The steering wheel has not changed in color or had any loss of leather or anything of that nature. The vehicle comes standard with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. I upgraded to the Rockford Fosgate sound system, which is just astoundingly awesome. I love that sound system. It packs a lot of punch, gives it that bass that you need. The only thing I would say that did not held up so well in this car was the piano trim. I have polished this multiple times, but these scratches have gotten very deep and I cannot get them out anymore. It's mostly around the gear lever. You can see that there's a lot of scratches. Of course, this stays folded up, so that's what it looked like originally. This is what it looks like now on high traffic areas. A lot of people put their keys, purses, things like that, and it just gets scratched up. I wish I put a cover on this when I got it. You can now put XPEL film on them, and it can prevent this from happening. Maybe it's a good plan to put that on high traffic areas. Also, the door trims have held up very well. As you can see, there's a little plant in there, but you can see the trim is still really good condition. Let's jump into the back seat here. The back seat is still in good shape. The leather is in good shape. It has a few dents from having car seats, because that's what I offer in my Turo service. Has a little wear on this plastic parts here. It's been scratched up by people stepping in it. Maybe that'd be a good idea to get a cover for that as well. If we go through the interior, we can see that the steering wheel has a lot of features on it. That's where the adaptive cruise is set up. You can control the volume, the radio, all those features are there. I really enjoyed this car for what it's worth. Has heated seats, also has power tailgate, has blind spot monitoring and warning. It does not have lane assist or any of those features, but again, this is a 2017, so at that time it wasn't as popular. It was in some really high-end cars, but not in most cars like it is now. This is a 3-row vehicle, as you can see. It does have the 3rd row. It's a very small 3rd row just for children. This is the subwoofer that comes with it. I love it. It's one of the best sounding sound systems I've ever had in a vehicle. I did put this trim on it to help protect it a little bit, but as you can still see, people getting their luggage out have damaged a lot of the paint on the rear, but of course I can always touch that up with some touch-up paint. The rear black plastic still looks amazing. There was a little incident there. I do have to touch that up as well, but the vehicle looks great. Let's show you what the seats look like in the back. Again, they're just small seats, mostly for children. Not much leg room back here, but a small child, I would say probably up to maybe 9 or 10 years old would be the max you could put a child back here. Comes with 2 cup holders in the back, and it's a great place for little kids to sit and just, you know, be out of the way. I'll do one problem I do have with this car is it doesn't have any vents back here. It doesn't have any vents in the 2nd row as well, so it probably does get pretty hot back here unless you have the air fully blowing. Alright, now I'm going to make a video with the vehicle on for you guys, just show you how it looks like inside. There's the mileage on the vehicle. Little extra features, you can connect to your Android Auto or Siri just holding that button down. It has this button right here, which is a camera button for the car, which gives you the 360 view, as well as the rear, and gives you side view, and you can also get front view, I believe, when you're in drive mode. Now this car comes with a great radio here as well. It provides a lot of information, has Sirius XM. You can connect Android Auto or Apple CarPlay if it's connected. Let's take a look at some of the vehicle info to see how much we've done. This car has averaged around 30 miles per gallon, which is really good. It's had times where it's gotten even higher than that. Long term, let's see. It's in around 26 to 29 miles per gallon, which is pretty good for a 3-row SUV that runs on regular unleaded. If you really drive carefully and don't really speed that much, you can definitely get a lot of great mileage out of this vehicle. Let's see. So I have gotten up to 30 plus miles per gallon. The last couple of ranges has been around 29.3. Let's take this on a little drive for you to show you how it performs. It is not the fastest vehicle around, but it definitely has a great smooth ride. The CVT on this vehicle is pretty good. It doesn't have any fake gears or anything that some cars will have. It pretty much just performs like it's supposed to. It has a quiet, smooth ride. It has a great turning feel to it. And everything is power windows, front window is auto. And what you would really enjoy with this car is it has a nice quiet ride. It's not as quiet as, let's say, a Lexus or a luxury vehicle, but you can easily have a conversation with someone sitting next to you on the highway. If there is some road noise, you can always turn the radio up, which sounds great, and it will actually just mute out just about everything. A lot of bass, a lot of punch. I've enjoyed this vehicle. This vehicle has made me a good amount of money. People have enjoyed it. It's a 5-star vehicle. Has about a 4.9 rating on my Turo. And still, it is still looking in great condition. You can hold up quite well. Again, Mitsubishi makes a good, reliable product. I haven't had any major issues with this vehicle since owning it. It does have a really great warranty. Mitsubishi gives you a 10-year, 100,000 mile warranty with the vehicle on all powertrain parts, 5 years, 60,000 on everything else, which is hard to get these days. Here's also the adaptive cruise control. You would just push this button and select the distance you wanted when you're driving and set it. It's great on the highway. Once you get this, it's hard to go back to a car without it. Again, if there's anything else you want to see in this vehicle, just let me know. I believe I do have the original sticker for this vehicle. Here it is right here. This is a 2017. Mitsubishi Outlander SEL 2.4 two-wheel drive. This car originally cost $31,000. That was the MSRP of this vehicle. Has about 4,000 extras, which includes fog lights, a spoiler, the SEL package, which got folded over. Probably a big part of it, but that has a multi-view camera. But you can see it has a 7-inch screen. So all these features are on this vehicle. It has a 710 watt Rockford Fosgate premium system, which bumps, heated steering wheel, power remote lift gate, all these things. They quoted 27 miles per gallon. We are getting over that in this vehicle. As you can see, there was a 10-year 100,000, 7-year 100,000 anti-corrosion perforation. Has 5 years unlimited roadside assistance and a 60,000 mile new car warranty. It has a great overall rating. It was a 4-star score in the passenger side, 5-star, frontal 4-star, side crash was 5-star, and 4-star in a rollover. So it is a pretty safe vehicle to drive. It's not a vehicle you're going to go flying and speeding in because it does have a CVT, but definitely a car you can enjoy and drive around. And this is how it looks in the back seat when you're there. It could fit a car seat easily. With plenty of kids, you can fit about 5-6 kids in here. Once the kids get older, it might be a time to upgrade to something bigger, but when they're little, till around 10 years old, you can definitely get by with this vehicle and get great mileage. Alright guys, thanks for watching my review. Like and subscribe, and take care.